Good morning, student. Today in theme 9, we will discuss about the Mughal court and the titles and gifts. Today in this video, we will discuss these two topics. Now, first of all, I describe you about the Mughal court. The emperor began his day at sunrise with personal religious devotions or prayers, and then appeared on a small balcony or the Jarokha facing the east. Below, a crowd of people like the soldiers, merchants, craftsperson, peasant, women, and with the six children waited for a view or a darshan of the emperor. So this was the morning time of the emperor. Now the Jharokha Darshan was introduced by Akbar with the objective of broadening the acceptance of the imperial authority as part of the popular faith. That the people or the subjects, they showing their faith on the emperor, that all type of the miseries or the problems solved by only the emperor. After spending an hour at the Jarokha, the emperor walked to the public hall of audience. This public hall of audience known as the Diwane Am, to conduct the primary business of his government. Then state official presented the reports and made request. Then 2 hours later, the emperor was in the Diwane Khas, okay, to hold private audience and discuss confidential matters with their only a few ministers. High ministers of state placed their petitions before him, and tax officials presented their accounts. So all these, so first of all, he in the morning, he present himself in the Jharokha Darshan. After that, he was entering the Diwane Am, and after 2 hours later, the emperor was in the Diwane Khas. Now here you see Diwane Am. Now this is the picture of Diwane Khas, where the emperor met with his official. Now, the Mughal court, on special occasions such as the anniversary of the accession to the throne, uh, Eid, Shababe Barat, full moon day of Sahib in 14 or 8 months of the Hijra era, and Holi, the court was full of life. All these festivals, the king celebrate with their people. The Mughal king celebrated three major festivals a year: the solar and lunar birthday of the monarch, and Nowruz of the Iranian New Year on the vernal equinox. On his birthday, the monarch was weighed against various commodities which were then distributed in charity. So the king was weighed against the various commodities like as the gold, silver, okay, and other things like the grains, and after that all that things were distributed among in the people in charity or dan. Now I am telling you about the titles and the gifts. The grand titles were adopted by the emperors at the time of the coronation or after a victory over an enemy. Okay, the the granting of titles of men of merit was an important aspect of the Mughal polity. Now, let me explain. A man's ascent in the court hierarchy could be traced through the titles he held. The title Asaf Khan for one of the highest minister originated uh, with Asaf, the legendary minister of the Prophet King Suleiman. The title Mirza Raza was accorded by Aurangzeb to his highest ranking noble, then Jai Singh and Jaswant Singh. Title could be earned or paid for. Mir Khan offered rupees 1 lakh to Aurangzeb for the letter Alif, that is A, to be added to his name and to make it Amir Khan. Okay, Mir Khan changes into the Amir Khan. Uh, so for this one, he gave 1 lakh rupees to Aurangzeb. Then I'm telling you about the gifts. Other award included the Roll of Honor, a garment once worn by the emperor and imbued with his benediction. One gift, the sarappa, the head to foot, consisted a tunic, a turban, and a sash. Sash means pataka. Jeweled ornaments were often given as gift by the emperor. The lotus blossom set with jewels, that one Padma Murasa, was given only in the exceptional circumstances. A courtier never approached the emperor empty handed. Now I am telling you about the Peshkash. The courtiers, they never approached the emperor empty handed. He offered either a small sum of money, money means nazar, or a large amount of peshkash. In diplomatic relation, the gifts were regarded as a sign of honor and respect. Ambassador performed the important functions of negotiating treaties and relationship between the competing political power. So in this way, they were showing their peshkash. In such a context, gifts had an important symbolic role. Thomas Roe was disappointed when a ring had presented to Asaf Khan was returned to him for the reason that it was worth merely 400 rupees. So, and okay, student, now our this chapter, this topic is completed. Thank you.